When we talk about domain and range, I want us to think of domain as like the width, so how wide something is. Because domain is talking about the x values, what x values can I plug in? Okay. And I want you to think of range as the height, because it's all about the y values. How high does something go? Okay. So we're going to say height. And then y values, right? So domain is x values, range is y values. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of these, and hopefully this will help you with your homework. We're going to do B, and we're going to do E while we're here. Okay, so the domain of B. So I want to see like how wide it goes from one end to the other end. So it goes, if this is 0, 0, it goes out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it goes to -7. And then over here, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it goes to +5. And you'll notice that this point is open. And when we have an open point, when we write it in our bracket notation, it's going to be a parenthesis. Okay, so we're going to write our domain as -7, 5, and this is an open parenthesis because this point isn't filled in. So that's our domain. And our range is like how high it spans. So this one goes 1, 2, 3. So it goes down -3 or down 3, and then it goes up 1. And again, this point is open, so we're only going to use a parenthesis on that side. So the range goes from -3 to 1. Okay, so that's the first problem. So the domain is from -7 to 5, and the range is from -3 up to 1. So then for our second problem, we'll start with the domain again. And so domain is saying how wide something is, and you'll see these arrows right here. That means that it goes on for forever. Okay, and so when it goes on for forever, we use the term infinity. So the domain, it starts at 0 because that's the farthest left it ever goes. And then the farthest right it ever goes is to infinity, because this will keep going to positive infinity. So the domain goes from 0 to positive infinity. And whenever we have infinity, we use a parenthesis because it's not like a definite point. It just keeps going on for forever. Okay, so our domain is from 0 to infinity. And our range, right, so this keeps going up, 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 and it will keep getting higher. So the y values will keep increasing. And then this side, it will keep getting lower. So the y values will keep decreasing. So when I write this, I'm going to write from -infinity to positive infinity. Because these y values keep going higher and higher towards positive infinity, and these y values keep going lower and lower towards negative infinity. So for E, the domain is from 0 to infinity, and then the range is from -infinity to positive infinity.